real well, welcome back to the channel and thank you so much for all the love and support that you've shown in recent videos. Today I'm going to be talking about Fomapan 400. Now I saw a video from Jeremy T about how he's moved from HP5 to Fomapan 400 and pushing that at to 2 stops to 800 ASA or ISO as we call it now, and it kind of got me really interested. So basically what I've done, I went out with my trusty Nikon F5 and the Nikon 50mm 1.8 and picked up a roll of Fomapan and basically went out and just enjoyed my day and started taking photos with it. Now we've already experienced HP5 from ILFORD, which I really like. I think that's an absolutely fantastic film and I really do think it gives you a really good base, you know, to whether to just publish and post as is when you've finished developing and scanning, etc., or to, you know, act as that really good, again, really good standard and base, and, you know, to make your tweaks in Photoshop or Lightroom or whatever you use. Then we've also looked at ILFORD FP4. Now, I really loved ILFORD FP4. The only issue with it is, I say issue, it isn't a big issue, but I really like shooting around that 400 ISO speed with my film cameras. I always have them at 500. It's just a habit of mine that I've always had, even with digital cameras like this recording now. You know, if I'm using the D800 to go out shooting, I always have it at 500 per second. Just you know, old habits die hard, don't they? So with the FP4, it's 125 ISO, so 125 ISO. And I've seen a lot of people push that up to 400 with really good results, really contrast-free, and kind of like my sort of look that I'm wanting. But then again, I'm not too sure if I really want to be pushing that too much with my monobath solutions, etc, etc. And HP5 obviously is already 400 ISO, so I haven't got to worry about that. But I will be looking at shooting HP5 2 stops, so 1600 ISO, just out of curiosity, because again, I've seen a lot of people like grainy days and bad flashes and stuff like that use it, and I'm kind of curious. But anyway, back to Fomapan 400. So I've been looking for a film, as we know, to basically use day in, day out, and just to, you know, really just, you know, bake in my sort of style of film photography and what I'm looking for. I really was leaning to ILFORD HP5. I really was. Absolutely fantastic. I think the price has just gone up by looking on eBay. You know, the 100-foot bulk rolls are, I think they were like 100 quid, now they've gone up to 109 quid. 9 quid isn't much of a difference, but, you know, it is what it is. The same with ILFORD FP4. It's around £110. Let's say that's $120, say. Fomapan 400 is currently £66, so say $80 for a 100-foot roll. And I kind of feel that I need to give it a shot to really see if it's actually, you know, basically the cheaper alternative to ILFORD HP5. I mean, that's what Fomapan themselves market it as, a budget solution to ILFORD HP5. And I've got some really good results, and hopefully that you're going to see in this video that, you know, I went out, I shot a roll, and you know what? I really love the results. So I'm using a Bellini it's a Bellini FX6A monobath solution. So basically what that means is, after I've taken my roll out the camera and I, you know, do the whole thing in the changing bag and put it into the Patterson tank, my developer, it's a developer and a a developer and a fixer and everything all in one. So it's an all-in-one solution, hence monobath. So I pour it in and I just do constant agitations for whichever time I need. I have used Fomapan before and I got really weird results basically from it, and I thought maybe it's not the best to use with my monobath solution. Like ILFORD HP5 and ILFORD FP4 work really well with it. However, I've actually dialed down my agitation times to around 3 minutes in total, and that's what I did with these shots from ILFORD with Fomapan 400. And you know what? I really love these shots. There's one particular that I really love, It's very simple. It's basically a hosta plant with a small little, it's a weed really, but it's basically a little flower in it. And I love it. It's really sharp, it's got good contrast, but not like too much that you've seen from others that I've seen. And do you know what? I was really surprised with it. I have seen a lot of people say that it's quite a flimsy, thin stock. It's not as strong as ILFORD. And yeah, I see that. I have noticed a couple of scratches here and there where, when I'm kind of heavy-handed, and that's just how I've been all the time. When you take your film out of your Patterson tank, I'm sure most of you, and I highly recommend that you do this, have a little squeegee and you go to the film and you run it down like that. I do it the old school cat-handed, rough as hell job where I take it out and I literally use my two fingers and run it down, and then I flip it over, run it down, flip it over, and then I use my thumb and my index finger and do it again each side and then hang it up. That's probably not the best way of doing it, and maybe I should change that going forward. But I did notice a couple of scratches here and there on the film, but nothing that really put me off at all. Like, little edit here and there, and actually sometimes I quite leave the scratches in because I think it brings a bit of authenticity to the photo. But the sharpness is what I was really surprised at. There's another shot that I did with basically cracked mud, really hot day, cracked mud, and obviously a little child made a daisy ring and has dropped the daisy ring on the floor. The sharpness in that is absolutely incredible. Now, I've just done a load of tests with it. I scanned it at 2400 DPI. I've also scanned it at 4800 DPI, that's the highest I tend. If I'm going to keep a negative, if I'm going to keep a digital scan of a negative, then to, print or do digitally printing afterwards, I usually keep it at 4800 DPI. And do you know what? They're absolutely fantastic. They are amazing. I'm super pleased with it. And do you know what? I'm going to give it a go. I think I'm actually going to take the plunge and do a 100-foot roll, and we may as well get back to you and I'll let you know after the 100-foot roll, is Fomapan going to be my desired choice? But I can all hear you in the background thinking, oh God, we're only going to see Fomapan images. You're not. What I'm going to do, there will be times when, yes, I will use Fomapan 400 and go out and do it in my pre-bulk rolls, etc. But I'm also going to keep looking at different film stocks on the channel as well, just to keep the variety different. There's a load that I really want to try. I really want to give T-Max a go. 400, that looks absolutely fantastic. And 100 solution as well, that looks great. And then there's a few others. Tri-X, again, I've never shot a roll of Tri-X in my life, which I find, I still can't believe how I haven't done that. But I'm definitely want to try that. And there's a few others out there. There's a few new ones that I'm looking at from lomography and bits and pieces like that. So we're definitely really interested in doing that. And maybe I might even give C41 chemicals a go. I've been debating this for quite a while. When my Leica M2 comes back from the repair shop, I've been thinking that I really just don't want to limit it to colour, to black and white. I want to shoot some colour rolls in it as well. And I'm a bit tight, I don't really want to spend £6 just to get my colour developed. I'd rather develop it myself. And then obviously that will probably lead me on to shooting a bit more colour in my film photography as well. But anyway guys, thank you so much for all the love and support in this channel. I really do appreciate it. All your comments have been amazing on the last couple of videos. So please, if you've got any experience shooting Fomapan for a long time, or shooting it at 800 ISO, please let me know. Any other film stocks that you think I might want to try out, black and white at the minute, that you think might be good, please let me know. I'm really enjoying this this community that we're building as well, and like being interactive with you guys. 94% of you aren't actually subscribed to the channel, which is unfortunate, but please, if you do like this video, please give it a thumbs up. If you've enjoyed this video and maybe want to watch another one, click on the cards up here somewhere. And thank you guys for all the love and support. I really do appreciate it, and I'll see you on the next video. Cheers guys.